Welcome back. This is the Shapeshifters annual off-the-rack sale for 2023. We are in size 10 through 10 3/4. We have a whole lot of fun stuff in this size. I have been teasing you with it for all the previous episodes, and now you get to see some of the most fun prints on the whole rack. So if you're in this size range, buckle up. I think you're going to have a great time and find a great print. But first, gotta make sure that you are in this size range. So, you're going to take that measuring tape, wrap it around your chest, take the widest point, then pull it around to your rib cage, breathe in, take that number, and once you've got those two numbers, come on over to the size chart. Your under chest is that rib cage measurement. Your chest is over there on the right. Take your under chest measurement, find the column, trace it down to your chest measurement, find that box. If you have an empty box, go one box further down and bump your size up just a little bit. That's always the best thought. If you have a gray box, that means you could benefit from a stiff insert, which I will note which binders on the rack have a stiff insert and which don't. Let's go. We are starting with binder number 108. This is a solid black binder, size 10, 15 inches long. It's a sport support, which means it has a mesh back and a tapered fit. That was binder 108. As always, these will be numbered on the listings where they're on sale. Binder number 109 is a pine. That's the palest skin tone we've got. Size 10, 17 inches long, and a tapered fit. Binder 110. This print is called Bunnies and Mushrooms. Size 10, 16 inches long, and frickin' adorable. If you see something that is upside down, either bunny or mushroom, that is part of the design. They are pointed in all directions. That was number 110. Binder number 111 is called Sleepy Dragons. Size 10, 16 inches long. Let's see. That was the back. This is the front. I think on the front, here's a good spot of the hatchling. I like how the dragon egg becomes a moon. Or maybe the dragon is sleeping on a moon? Either way. That was 111. And now, 112, the Poison Dart Frogs! Love this print. So vivid, so good, so readable from a distance. This is the kind of thing I would go for a run, like a fun run or like a trail fest, so that if I got my photo taken, it could read from a distance as this is what I had on my chest. Size 10, 15 inches long, sport support, which means it's a mesh back and a tapered fit. Number 113, Trans Pride. Horizontal. Size 10, 15 inches long, and again, it's a sport support, which means it has a mesh back and a tapered fit. This one, the interior mesh is green, but the back mesh is white because it matched better with the front. That was number 113. Number 114. Size 10, length 16, Rainbow Dragonfire. This is an old favorite. It's available on Spoonflower in like 16 different colorways now, and they're all gorgeous. Also a sport support, mesh back, and tapered fit. I should mention that sport support binders are discounted as compared to regular binders because we don't have to put an extra layer of fabric on the back. It's just an extra layer of mesh to make the back stronger. So that's why these cost a little bit less. Number 115. 115? Is that what this is? Yes. It is a burnt orange binder in size 10 1/4 with a stiff insert, 22 inches long. A nice solid long one. A good, strong Halloween color. Number 116 is a sassafras in 10 1/4, 18 inches long. We name all of our skin tone binders after trees. This one is the most fun to say. Sassafras. Number 117 is the Celestial Zodiac binder, size 10 1/4, 16 inches long, sport support, mesh back with a tapered fit. Number 118, also a sport support, mesh back and a tapered fit, and the front is Pink Lemonade, size 10 1/4, 16 inches long. Number 1, Pink Lemonade was 118. This is number 119. It's Grow in Shadows, size 10 1/4 with a stiff insert, 22 inches long. One of our classic florals, now almost entirely out of stock. Number 120 is an Oil Slick. Again, a discontinued fabric that I miss dearly. Size 10 1/4, got a stiff insert in it. Let me do that where you can see it. Stiff insert means when I push it up, it does that. 17 inches long. It is a true hollow in that it reflects the full rainbow from black backing. A black hollow. That was 120. So this is number 121. It's Marbled Paper is the name of this print. Size 10 1/2, 17 inches long. We've got the marbling going up on both the back and the front. That was 121. 122. Ooh, love this print. Watercolor plants, watercolor botanicals. They're growing down the back and growing up the front. Size 10 1/2 with a stiff insert, 18 inches long. I'm really partial to the arty ones. That was 122. 123 is called Surf That Vaporwave. It's one of our summer prints. Size 10 1/2, 16 inches long. Number 124, Barred Lace. Teal lace on a white backing. That is size 10 1/2, 19 inches long. And number 125, Cleric Lace. Cleric is the white lace on a black backing. It gets really striking. Size 10 1/2, 19 inches long. 126. Solid black, size 10 3/4, 27 inches long with a 45-inch hip. It's got a high neck and a stiff insert. So this is a full coverage sort of binder. That was 126. 127 is the Koi Bond. Size 10 3/4, 15 inches long, and it's got a tapered fit. That was 127. 128 is another Rainbow Dragonfire. Again, it's a sport support, mesh back, tapered fit. Size 10 3/4, 15 inches long. That was 128. 129. Ooh, this is the 90s Party Palace. If you know, you know. Size 10 and 3/4, 15 inches long with a tapered fit. This is just an extremely Chuck E. Cheese, etc. celebration station carpet decoration. And it makes me nostalgic just to look at it. That was $129. And speaking of that entire aesthetic, this is a good one. Binder number 130 is called Cambrian Bowling Alley. It is the Cambrian explosion, as in the sudden species diversification event, if it were a bowling alley carpet. 10 3/4 is the size, 16 inches of length. It's a sport support, mesh back, and a tapered fit. And I just want you to appreciate the care put into this print. The diversity of ancient fossilized species in silhouette, and also the color choice and the contrasting choice to turn it into a bowling alley carpet. It's just so wonderfully specific. That's number 130. Number 131 is called Pride Wave. I really like this one. 10 3/4. It's got a stiff insert, 18 inches long, and what the camera should be picking up for you is that in addition to the rainbow wave, there is a holographic swirl going across it that just catches the light in really cool ways. It's sort of animated. That was 130. Nope, that was 131. I lied. Cambrian Bowling Alley is 130. That was 131. And number 132 is the last of the 10 3/4. And it's an old print. This is the last of this print that we may ever have. It's called The Voyage Home. Size 10 3/4, 15 inches long, mesh back and a tapered fit, sport support fit. And it's called The Voyage Home because though I was not a Star Trek nerd, the person who taught me to sew was, back in the day. That's everything in the size 10s. The next one is going to be all the rest of the binders from size 11 to size 13 and a half. See you there.